Hey, what's up there? This is Cody the Coin Raptor, and welcome to my channel. I'm here to provide you the best crypto news, content, and on-chain analytics. So we're going to go ahead and start with our Chart TA section, and we're going to be looking at Bitcoin. So Bitcoin has been very sleepy lately. It is a holiday weekend. It has very, very low volume for the whole weekend here, and not a big surprise. We haven't really made any large movements to the upside or downside. However, it is looking extraordinarily weak. We can see here that it has actually broke the 19,000 level many times, including this one with a huge wick all the way down. It's very skinny, this candle. And so that means that a lot of orders were filled on the way down and on the way up. And we can see here that RSI is showing us in about a mid-range of 42, 41 or so. And so it's neither overbought nor oversold. We're waiting for some sort of volume to come in, either to the upside or the downside, and that could potentially move prices. But Bitcoin's having a really hard time holding this 19,000 level. It's dipped under it multiple times, and I expect that it will. Like I was saying in yesterday's video, it'll come down here, it'll retest the 18,600 level, and it might even go back down to the previous low here at about 17,500. I will be watching this as best as possible. One other thing I want to show you is the Bitcoin depth chart. So this is something new I want to go ahead and show you guys. The Bitcoin depth chart really just shows the number of orders that are open right now to either buy or sell Bitcoin. And you can see that based on what we have here, at about 19,059 or so, we have this massive wall of sellers here. This is a total of about $46 million worth of Bitcoin. There is a collection of orders, or one gigantic order, that's really going to prevent the price from moving up past this point. So 19,060. These Bitcoin depth charts, you can find these on just about any exchange. All you have to do is look for the depth chart. This is just one that I use from Live Coin Watch. That's an aggregate that takes information from all the other exchanges and puts them together. So you can see here, massive, massive wall of sellers at about 19,060. So as long as that wall of sellers is here, any sort of push to the upside, any push past that point will run into that wall of sellers, and it will quickly decrease the price. All right. So Ethereum, same story, very weak volume, even less volume than Bitcoin right now. And I expect our support's still intact at 1,000, and I expect that we'll come down and probably retest 880 as well, because Ethereum is a lot more volatile than Bitcoin. So if Bitcoin makes even the slightest move down, Ethereum's going to go down by 10, 15 or so more percent. Okay. I also wanted to go ahead and take a look at the Bitcoin dominance chart that I have up here as well. And so Bitcoin dominance is just a percentage that tells us, it compares Bitcoin versus the rest of the altcoins, and gives us a percentage of how dominant Bitcoin is versus the other coins. And in a bear market, we would expect to see an uptrend, because most of people are selling their altcoins, and instead they're going into Bitcoin. So you can see here that back in January, from the start of the year, we have a very noticeable uptrend all the way until now, about July. And this just goes to show you that altcoins are having a really hard time right now, because as altcoins get completely destroyed, people sell their altcoins and get back into Bitcoin because it's seen as more of a safe haven, or they get into stable coins. So that's the other thing that needs to be pointed out. It's not necessarily just altcoins. There's also stable coins as well. And as I mentioned yesterday, a lot of the Crypto Quant CEO was saying that a lot of the investors are moving into stable coins as opposed to Bitcoin right now. And they're waiting out this bear market, this crypto winter that we're going in. All right, so let's talk about some news. We have first Glassnode. Glassnode recently put this out, and they said the number of addresses in loss has just reached an all-time high. So you can see here, number of addresses in loss, not a big surprise. Bitcoin's been falling a lot lately. I mean, we're almost at 60% for the year, and the number of addresses in loss has climbed to new levels, new highs, and I would expect that this is probably not going to change anytime soon. So one of these addresses that potentially is in loss is the Bitcoin family. So the Bitcoin family, if you guys don't remember, the Bitcoin family is a family that sold all their possessions in order to buy Bitcoin back when it was less than $1,000. So they say that they've lost $1 million on their investment this year, but sold a lot at the peak. So it seems like to me they're still doing very well. And now the head of the family is buying the coin daily, right? And right now he thinks it's actually bottoming out. So, I mean, it's hard to time a bottom for sure, but some people do think that we're at or close to a bottom. I'm not so sure exactly because the macro environment is still very bearish. But if something changes, if I see some sort of trend change, I'll make sure I let you guys know here. But the Bitcoin family right now is down $1 million. They're buying daily as it is. And they're just, they're not shaken at all by this volatility. They just say, like, listen, that's the Bitcoin life is what they say to CNBC here. Okay. Another important bit of information and news here is that Meta has decided it's going to shut down its digital wallet Novi amid the crypto crash. So this wallet was a wallet that Meta put into place less than a year ago, and then I guess they've decided that they're going to move on to some new products. So they've shut this wallet down completely. Now, if you guys remember, Meta also had the failed Diem currency that didn't really take off very well, but I'm not surprised at this. I think that Meta is going to be pivoting to a different crypto strategy, some other wallets and some things like that. Because they're still bullish through crypto. I would like to see them add that kind of functionality through WhatsApp. I think that would be very popular, and that would be a huge source of news and for cryptocurrency adoption. All right, guys, that's all I got for you today. If you like this content, please like and subscribe and follow me. I would greatly appreciate it. Leave a comment. Let me know what you like, what you don't like. This is Cody the Coin Raptor signing out.